If you a guy that we draft like that and we know you nice, oh, you gonna get
Claypool's
your
best year, probably throughout his whole career, will be here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
now they're thinking about making him inactive. You see
I
that?
saw, a healthy scratch.
Does Omar trade back for him? Trade a 7th to get Claypool back?
Bro, you know how crazy that would be.
I don't know if I want Claypool, though, to be honest. I know we could use some receiver help with Deontay out. I don't know if I want Claypool, though.
So if you had to choose, I don't even know if he's available, but if it was James Washington and Chase Claypool, who would you bring back? Okay.
I would do Claypool.
Okay. If it was Claypool and Antonio Brown, who would you bring back?
Claypool.
All right. If it was Claypool,
you got to take Claypool's phone off him or something, though. There's got to be some Kyler Murray clause in his contract.
Bro, this is Claypool we talking about, bro. It's not happening. It's definitely not happening.
No more press conferences or interviews from him. We don't want to hear from him.
After I saw Claypool get mad with people for getting mad with him for celebrating the first down in that Vikings game, and then after the game he doubles down, I'm like, oh Lord, yeah. Some people is just like, bro, mentally they just in two different places right now, man. You arguing about that at that point in yeah, man. That's all.
It was terrible.
I would agree. It was not the best.
But yeah, I would take Claypool over both those guys you named. You got any others? Anthony Miller? I'd go Claypool.
See, that's too easy one. I want to get like another
Claypool or Juju.
Well, Juju's starting in Juju's a starting Super Bowl champion. Man, I'm taking Juju over Claypool.
I'd probably take Juju. Although there was that one reporter that said his knee's really banged up.
They said that, and the whole, man, it's supposed to be like a ticking time. I'm about to explode, but yet I'm watching him play.
Did he have a good game against the Eagles?
I mean, it's the daggone Patriots offense. I'm watching Mac Jones, bro. I'm not a fan of it. Personally.
33 yards, 4 receptions, 33 yards last week.
Mac Jones.
I would take Juju over Claypool.
I'm taking Juju, bro. But I'm also biased. I like Juju. Juju's my guy. He's good dude,
if we get Claypool on the cheap, I'd rather have that than paying 10 for Juju if contracts were involved.
If contracts are involved, sure. But even with contracts involved, I would still rather take what I'm getting with Juju for the 10 than all the negative that's going to come with me bringing back Claypool on the contract that he's on. You think
Juju will keep it more within the lines?
Of course he would. And since he's already getting the contract, what else are we going to be debating about? Juju plays hard. He's going to block like a son of a gun. When he's on the field, his energy is always where it needs to be. He catches everything you throw to him.
We're just done with the TikTok nonsense.
Yeah, it's just it's the social media stuff. But that's still very prevalent with him. So we know that comes with that. But I can live with that if I'm choosing that between the Claypool. Because right now with Claypool, okay, eventually you're going to want a new contract, right? That's the next thing that's going to come up.
He's on an Artie Burns path right now.
Okay, but
he'll be lucky to get a 5th year, almost like Devin Bush even too.
I'm with you.
Like if he's going to be inactive for the Bears.
He doesn't get a 5th year option because he was a 2nd-round pick. So he'll be unrestricted.
No, that's what I mean. I think he'll be signing for that just 1-year deal potentially next year, prove it deal, as opposed to getting some type of long-term extension. Like they're making him inactive. They traded a 2nd-round pick for him.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's crazy. Or at least they're thinking about it.
But if they're thinking about it, outside of maybe okay, does this guy got a neck? All right, do we need to bump him, sit him down? If everything is healthy, he probably would be an inactive.
If we had one more receiver go down, I think you make some calls maybe. Bring back old 11. He didn't play bad for us last year.
I don't think that's what we
need. That really good Buccaneers game, and then we shipped him off.
I just don't think that's what we need, bro. Yeah.
I agree. That's the problem. I think we got all the nonsense off this team, and everyone's pretty blue collar.
And my thing is, even with, because we brought up Juju, you obviously know I was here with Juju, man. As much of the fun stuff, he's still football first, bro. Like he rocks with that part when we're in that building. When we talking about catching the football, when we talking about blocking, when we're talking about effort. Bro, you can look on social media and they showing clips of Claypool out there in that offense, man. And the effort is very questionable. Blocking, running routes. Granted, he's probably upset with whatever is going on over there. But this is the part of when we talk about being a professional. You don't get to dictate that part when it's game day. When it's game day, that's what you're paid to do. You put that on tape, that's on tape.
Right.
Period. Don't nobody want to hear all that. So it's like, man, I don't have clips of Juju if he was having issues internally in the locker room or with the organization coming out there and not putting out effort, that's a different ballgame. Because now I'm asking myself, so if you get pissed off at week 12, you're just going to shut it down on me? When I ask you to go block out that backside DNA Myles Garrett, you just going to Olay that? When I need you to run the clear out route so that way I can get Calvin Austin early, you know what I'm saying, in space, let him run. You ain't going to run hard because you ain't getting, like, that's what made me think of that when I'm watching not just one, not just two, not just three. I'm like, bro, this a whole clip. Just from that perspective, that is not the energy that I personally want here at Pittsburgh. And I'm sure Coach T, seeing that type of stuff, has similar vibes with it, because that reminded me of LeGarrette Blount when he got pissed off, bro. LeGarrette Blount got pissed off because L. Bell was cooking. He wasn't getting his touches. Walked off on us, bro. I don't want you if you're going to walk off on me, baby. I don't need that.
Right. Now, that's the thing with Claypool. He didn't really show much of that here. He showed more like airheadedness.
Right.
And then we just got reports after he was traded that there was something off with him potentially in the locker room. Yeah. He gave off bad vibes and just that wasn't what the Steelers were looking for.
I thought that it was just more so he wasn't really self-aware.
Right.
But I chalked that up to immaturity because he was young. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah, and then he goes to Chicago, and you know, you get these off-season reports of him that Bears are unimpressed by him, regretting the trade a little bit, and now he's being considered inactive potentially.
Well, sometimes, though, you got to go through this little bit of a valley, and maybe you can get out of it.
If we trade back for him, it's like, okay, this is your last leg.
My thing is this. Okay, how's Devin Bush in Seattle right now?
I didn't see that game.
I didn't either. That's why I was asking. I didn't see it because I thought of like Artie, right? When Artie had left here and how it transpired and how he's still trying to get on the ground. He had some injuries, but I think of Jarvis. I think of, you know, guys that it didn't work out for here when they left. Did it change? And what happened? Why you laugh like that, bro?
Dude, you just type in Devin Bush. The first thing that pops up here: Seahawks may look to trade former Steelers linebacker Devin Bush. Sports Illustrated. This was 2 weeks ago, though, so I guess this was whenever they were talking about cuts. I was gonna say too, don't let Devin Bush have 0 tackles in week 1.
Don't do
He had 1 combined.
Why you say combined with your smile on your face, Deke? You sick, bro. Why are you like that, man?
0 sacks.
You are a sick guy.
Yeah, one total tackle for D. Bush. But yeah, if like I said, if we get an injury bug or something with this receiver unit, bring back some familiarity. CC.
Well,
trade him a 7th.
He's on the roster right now.
Trade him a 7th.
He's on the roster right now, so we'll cross that bridge when we need to cross that bridge.
It would just be another little thing to add to Omar Khan's resume. We get a 2nd for Claypool, and then we get Claypool back for like a 7th.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm good on that one, man. We good on that one, man. Today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbooks. You know, the #1 rated sportsbooking app. Not only are they safe, but they are secure and they are reliable. But the beauty is, when we talk about them, we rock with promo codes because we're people for the people. That's what we are. All right. We try to, help y'all, help us, help everybody else out. All right. And the way we do that is this. When you download the app and you go to make that first deposit, right? Because you're going to have a little bit of something in your account so you can get a chance to make some money potentially. When you do that, right, you can put at least a minimum of $5 in. But if you add the promo code MOATS, you will also get an additional $200 in free bets to go out there and use and have a little bit more fun as well, man. It's a pretty dope concept, all right? So that's the promo code. You see it right there. Stop wasting time with it as well. But at the same time, Deke, we all ain't got self-control. Sometimes you or someone you know has a gambling problem. Maybe they need crisis counseling or even referral services. Well, there's a number and a text number for those specifically living in New York to use. But for everybody else, there's a number you could dial. And that number is 1-800-GAMBLER.